Hey team, so today we are going to show you what it's like to conduct an observed urine screen. Now here at Sagebrush, we allow same-sex staff members to conduct observed urine screens for our clients. However, we're a very female-heavy organization and we usually find ourselves in a situation where we're needing to observe a male urine. We have Ingrid here playing the part of our male client today, our very beautiful male client. The first thing you want to do whenever you're going to conduct an observed urine screen is you want to pull the client into an office to give yourself some privacy to discuss the process. I just want to let you know that we're going to do a little bit of a modification on your regular urine screen today. I'm actually going to be doing an observed urine screen. The way we do those here at Sagebrush is we'll have 2 staff members escorting you to the bathroom in this case, and then I'll just stand with you for the actual screening process, and then you'll seal it up just like regular. Do you have any questions on the process?
Are you going to watch me go to the bathroom?
I am. I'm going to be in the stall with you, okay? So I'll give you as much privacy as I can, but the point is to observe the urine screen.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay. Now that I've obtained this verbal agreement from the client, we can go ahead and proceed with the observed urine screen. I have my partner here. She is going to help me conduct this supervised urine screen. Reminder, because Ingrid here is playing our male client Bill and we are opposite sex staff members, we need to be in duplicate. So there's 2 of us, 1 client.
I'm ready.
We're going to go ahead across the hall, same urine screen cup, so I'll go ahead and carry that with us, and I'll hand it to you in the back room. You're just going to unscrew the top, go ahead and void into the cup, and put the top back on. You're going to put it back in the brown paper bag and hand it to me, okay? Okay. Any questions?
No, I'm just fearful I won't be able to urinate with you watching me.
No problem. I'll give you as much privacy as I can, okay? We'll just take our time with it.
Okay.
I am the staff in control of the cup right now. I'm going to hand it to the client as soon as we make it into the stall, but we need to do a little bit of preparation work first. Here at Outpatient, we don't have a private bathroom, so we want to afford this client as much privacy as we can during this very embarrassing process. So what I'm going to get my partner to do is stand right here at the door with the door open, and her primary function is to support me in the observed way, but also to deter people that might be coming in. And the way we can do that is just redirecting them to a floor above or a floor below. All right, so important things to note. Person A is going to station themselves right here at the door with the door open. Person B is going to follow the client into the larger stall. So I'm sharing this space with the client, and this can be an uncomfortable situation, but it's just important to remember that we're here to support the clinical integrity of our testing, and this is the best possible way we can do that is via observed urine. There you go.
Thank you.
So we're going to go ahead and close this door. I am right here with the client, and I am directly observing the client to make sure that the sample they're providing is actually their own. Now there are some interesting things that clients can do to sort of subvert systems. If you are noticing a lot of fidgeting, if you're noticing a lot of movement, if you're hearing crinkling or popping or things moving around, that's not what should be happening. It should be a pretty straightforward motion. There shouldn't be a lot of action going on. So I am keeping my eye on my client and making sure that the sample they're providing is their own. And what that means is I need to, in this case, see this client's penis void into a cup. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we can head back to the front desk for processing of this urine screen. Since I was the person directly observing the urine screen, I'm also the person who's in control of the cup at this point. Now that we have it back up to the front, though, the client's going to take over by signing and sealing this. And our front desk administrative staff are really great with client directions, so I'm going to let Ryann take it away.
All right, awesome. So what I need you to do is, can I grab that bag from you? If you can put your first initial, last name on the bag, and then today's date and your birthday.
What's the date?
Today's the 25th. I'm gonna peel
And
this
what?
out.
Date of birth?
Today's date and your birthday, yes. Awesome, thank you so much. And if you can also put your initials and the date here. Just 1 second, we're gonna put it right over the top. Put it right over like you're sealing it closed. Perfect. And you can put it back in the bag. And then there's a little door in the wall right here. If you want to pop it in there for me. Awesome, thank you.
So this process actually goes for observed and non-observed urines. We are going to learn how to process cup results and also learn what makes a test invalid. First thing I want to do is don some personal protective equipment, so we have access to gloves here. And since I'm going to be touching the outside of a cup that could possibly have urine on it, I'll go ahead and use these. After the client has actually voided into the cup, that starts a time clock ticking. We have 5 minutes to read those results. There is a temperature gauge here on the cup. It's located here across the bottom. And I want to make sure that that cup is within temperature range. That's going to be my first indication that this is a valid specimen. What you do is you're reading the green color, and it should be, the temperature should be somewhere between 90 and 100 degrees. You're usually going to catch it on the lower end of the spectrum because people provide small sample sizes, and also they tend to cool off pretty quickly. So again, time is of the essence here. Another reason time is of the essence is it's actually not a valid result if you're reading it outside of 5 minutes. So the way we read test results, it actually has a little cheat sheet right here at the bottom. So we have 12 different substances that we test for here on the cup. And for each of those substances, we have a dipstick that runs vertically here in the cup. Each of those dipsticks is going to show you either 1 line or 2 lines. 1 line indicates a positive test for the substance indicated. 2 lines indicates a negative test for the substance indicated. For this cup, we're showing negative for all substances. Even faint lines indicate a negative reaction, a negative result. Every once in a while, you may come across a cup that gives you no lines on one of the dipstick. That's one of the indications of an invalid test. You do not want to record results from an invalid cup. You want to discard that cup and have the client provide a new sample. Here I have a test cup that, in my estimation, you know, the sample that's in it looks suspiciously colorless. When it arrived to me, it was already reading lower than the recommended temperature, between 90 and 100 degrees. So while the cup appears to be valid and the test appears to be negative for all the substances, because of those indicators, it makes me suspicious about the integrity of the sample. So this is another case in which we have this client provide a second sample. This one we'll discard.